on my last mercenary exchange, I definitely learned to set yourself a budget and stick to it. So that's exactly what I'm going to do now. I'm going to set myself a budget of 20 million, and I'm not going to go over that budget, he says. I remember a comment from Naps for Days. She was like, she called me up on it basically. She said, he said he's going to set himself a limit. He didn't set himself a limit. I've got to admit, I'm really enjoying this YouTube journey and sharing videos to help players. You know, it helps me in learning. You will teach, and in teaching, you will learn. I suppose I'm leveling up my skills in that sense as well, which is something about this game as well. Like I was thinking the other day about what actually makes this game like really good to play. Why do I enjoy playing this game? What I think I like about this game is that there is no end. Like you just continue to play. You just log in as and when you want, check in on your account, and then do what you want to your account. What I also like about it is free to play. You're not forced to buy anything. I know some players will say that isn't true. The game kind of goads you into buying stuff. With experience in playing, and I've been playing for 7 months, and I've done my fair share of spending, trust me, not on this account, on another account. And I don't think you need to spend really to enjoy this game. Maybe you just need to know how to enjoy this game. Like you'll find your balance anyway. Or what I have noticed is players that go into it fall into that trap. And I've done a video talking about how to avoid disappointment when playing this game, not enjoying it because you had some sort of idea that it was going to reward you somehow, like you'll finish, you'll get to the end. I think you were misled. And if you imagine a plant and you plant a seed and you nurture it and it grows and it keeps on growing and keeps on growing, consider this game like the same. When you log in, you're doing your thing, you're just every day checking in on your account. You're quite happy to let it be what it is, like let it grow how it grows. Now, considering like how much effort and time you put into it, it will only grow as much time and effort you put into it, to be fair. I shared tips and tricks on what I've learned along my way from other players and my own experience to make it easier for you, to make it so you understand, so that you're not really wasting your time. You've got a good understanding of the game and how each thing in it plays its significant role, so that when you log in, you get better and you can enjoy it more. I mean, consider this. If you're logging in and you're finding yourself in that comparison space, or you feel pressured to have to level up quick and then spend your money, you're playing it for the wrong reasons. Like me, I'm a level 4 guardsman. That's where I'm at, level 4 monsters. And I really am looking forward to unlocking the level 5s. But I know it's going to take a little bit of time. I know because I'm playing for free, I've got to do the work. I've got to attack the monsters, get the valor points, do the research. But that's all part of it. That's how you nurture your plant. That's how you nurture what it needs. Like if it was a plant, it needs light, needs water, needs good environment, and it needs you to produce oxygen so it can breathe. Same with your account. Now, if you was to get a plant and then pay someone else to do it, or purchase fast grow or whatever, I mean, is that really the way to go? There's less satisfaction in that. I find that the more difficult something is to do, or the more energy or effort it takes to do, the more satisfying it is once you've done it. And that is what I believe players get from this game: the mind, the energy, the understanding, the development of a player. That's where your satisfaction is going to come from. So it doesn't matter what level you're at, I promise you, understand that, and enjoy the journey as well. Unlock new things. 100%. I was a personal trainer for about 6 years after my army days, because in the army I was a PTI, physical training instructor. When I used to be a personal trainer, before I took on clients, I'd always ask them this question. I'd always say, do you believe that if I do the sit ups, you'll get the abs? And the reason I would ask that is because it would hit them quite quickly with a true statement that I'm willing to help you, but you have got work to do as well. The same principle can be applied in this game. There are people out there who are willing to help you. Me, I'm one of them, 100%. I want you to have a good time. I want more players on this game. The more players, the more it grows, the more it can be better for all. But you get what I mean. Like, if you're willing to do the work, you'll get the results. 100%. I just want to say a massive shout out to all of the followers and the subscribers of my channel that support my videos. You know, you guys are amazing. Thank you for showing up, and I hope. Well, just thank you. I appreciate all your comments, the constructive comments as well. I've also received a few threats as well. People saying that I can't wait for your shield bubble to come down. I'm coming for you, whatever, whatever, whatever. It's all part of the game. Yeah, it's just a computer game. If you attack my city, you attack my city. It doesn't change anything. In actual fact, what I will do is I'll show the battle report to everybody watching. So in case there's any players out there that don't like bullies, I'll call you out. I'll put you on here, and yeah, what goes around comes around, bro. Don't test the community. I'm pretty confident in saying that somebody else out there would love the opportunity to get you. Do you know what I mean? And anyway, I know it's in the lightheartedness of the game competition, you know, which it should be as always. Why do you want to get me so bad? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm on YouTube. Is that why? Is that why it is? Yeah. Get a name for yourself. I'm that guy that attacked that YouTuber. Make you feel big, does it? Whatever, man. This seems to be getting quite difficult. Like, where is the mercenary exchange? I'm not very switched on today. I might have to get myself a coffee. Got myself a coffee now in my Tesla cup. Yeah. Not Tesla the company. I'm talking about Nikola Tesla. What a legend. Probably, yeah, one of the most misunderstood men in history at that time. Quite a sad story, to be honest, isn't it? If you know anything about Tesla, anyone? Nikola Tesla? Yeah, quite a sad story. He could have really changed this world. Free electricity worldwide, wireless connection worldwide, a global. He was way, way advanced. Yeah, man, big ups Tesla. Quite sad. Hopefully, someone somewhere, hopefully, he just ignited the flame. Someone else somewhere takes after his legacy and continues the quest. But you know what it's like, especially in this day and age, capitalism and all that, in this current world. Reading a book currently, what is it called? Explaining capitalism to my daughter. It's quite a good book. I'll go and get it so I can show it in case anybody's interested. Yeah, so this book here, Yanis Varoufakis, it's talking to my daughter, a brief history on capitalism. Really, really good book. I highly recommend it. I'm reading it again. I've read it before. And he basically breaks down all of the things that most people believe about the world, and how it is, why it is, like rich countries, poor countries. This, you know, explains the difference between economy and commerce, then obviously surplus as well, and how it all works. It's quite interesting that when you think you know what you know, and then someone, an expert, comes along and creates such a wonderful book that is easy to read because he's got a little teenage daughter. She's a millennial like me. Sometimes, you know, for younger generations, because we didn't live it, we don't know it. So having an elder be able to talk to us about it, because he's also a teacher about the economy. Yeah, if you can explain something to someone easily, especially a younger generation, it just goes to show you actually know what you're talking about, you know? And anyway, that's a really good book for anybody that's interested in that kind of thing. Yeah, it's this YouTube journey is quite interesting as well. I find that as much as I want to give value to players, like, you know, help them with this game because we're all in it together. I suppose the community, like, you know, the followers and you subscribers watching, like one guy commented and said how it helped him. He said, I recently discovered your YouTube channel today and wanted to say I really enjoyed the video on stacking troops. I never knew the best strategies before as I used to just send all my troops in. Yeah, fair. So did I, to be fair, when I first started out. And he goes, thanks for the video. I really needed it. It helped me not only appreciate the little things in life, but also to stop worrying about others. We all have our own journeys and experiences. I also liked how you incorporated your time in the army. It gave me valuable insight. It really resonated with my own life experiences and helped me realize that we're all progressing at our own pace. And I truly appreciate your support. That is what this is all about on a deeper level. I know that YouTube can become a place where people are just searching for tutorials about whatever it is they're into in life, and like gaming, even just for entertainment, just to watch another player play a game. I get it, like, totally understand. It's got so many uses. But one of the things as well is human connection. The world is huge and we're all from different cultures and different backgrounds and different languages, different accents. And if you hear someone else's story, it can be inspiring just to see or hear what they've been up to and what they experienced. Like I said before, if you live it, you know it. 8 years in the British Army from when I was 18 to 26. From that, I've done 2 tours of Afghanistan, Helmand, and I've seen all of war on both sides. I even come to that realization that if I was born in Afghanistan, I'd be Taliban, you know? And then as time goes on, you wake up some more and you come to more realizations that, did I really need to do that? At the time, I was just swept under what we were all under, like the hypnotic spell of the ruling elites with the control agenda and conspiracies and such. We're all innocent, living our lives and our experiences, but the choices we make, I wouldn't say people should punish yourself for them, because at the time it was the right choice, right? And there's never a wrong way to say the right thing. I can comfortably sit here now and knowing that maybe I made a mistake, but I own that mistake. And at the same time, I could look at it from a perspective of, but if you didn't do it, how could you possibly appreciate brotherhood? How would you have become the man you've become? You know, the army as an institution, well, the British Army, I can't speak for all armies, but as the institution is, it taught me a lot of values that I couldn't get from the streets. And I say the streets because I grew up in a small town called Luton, which is not a small town at all, actually. It's a town, but it's huge and very multicultural, very diverse. And, you know, we all make choices in life that are influenced by the environment. And it's because it's all you know, right? And anyway, going into a new environment like the army, teaching me etiquette, teaching me how to speak, taught me confidence through experience. The scars on my arms from the crawling, knowledge in war, tactics, strategy, weapon systems, intricate detail of them weapon systems. And not only that, life saving first aid was, you know, probably the most valuable thing I took from that experience. Yes, it comes with a bit of trauma, you know. You you see casualties on both sides. And but sometimes I sit and reflect and I thought about the moments when I found peace at war. I know this is going to sound really crazy, but it's the truth. At night, when you'd have a calm night, because we were out in the field, like out in the deserts and out in the green zone as well, there was so much stars in the sky. The the moonlight was very bright and there was no artificial light. Like I live in a city now and there's lights on all the time at night. You can't really see the stars. But out there, it was like the sky was full of them. I couldn't even believe how many there was. And you know, sometimes you just lay there and just look up at the stars in your mosquito net and you just be like, wow, I had to come all the way out here to experience this feeling, this beauty. Anyway, throughout history, obviously, men have always done things, and women. I'm not gonna shun the women out. In an infantry unit, though, I don't believe women should be involved. Infantry should definitely stay men only. And I don't mean that because women aren't capable. You are capable, maybe not to the level of a man, but I'm just saying, when it came to Afghanistan, throwing a female in the mix of a platoon of men, it is not good. Not a good mix at all. One female around 25 men. Not that we're all gonna, like, turn on her and cause her harm, quite the opposite. We were all actually quite protective of her, but that's the issue because I in our DNA, it causes, like, a rivalry between brothers, and that should never be a thing at war. We need to be together and, constantly fighting to impress the female, not the one at all. Can imagine we do, like, 6 to 7 months on tour. A bit deep, innit? Don't know if you were in wanted to hear about that. Where the hell are these merc exchanges? Oh, there's so many kingdoms. This game is huge, man. Right, let's try Kingdom 151. Oh, yeah, man. I love coffee. I love coffee. Oh, man. Not gonna lie. I feel like I've been searching for time. Don't give up. Keep going. Sometimes you've got to search high and low. One thing, I don't even know if these merc exchanges appear in clan territory as well. Because I haven't been searching within clan territories, thinking that for some reason I thought it wouldn't appear in there. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to scout open areas, hunt in open areas, and maybe that could be it. I don't know. Any tips? Anybody out there that's done the merc exchange that likes to hunt mercenary exchanges? Do you know if whether or not they appear in clan territories or not? Be good to know. Oh look, someone's fort's on fire. I remember when I got attacked by an outlaw in when I had a clan, and he literally came in through a portal, demolished every fort we had, and we were a young clan at the time because we weren't our kingdom wasn't even open either, and he literally attacked all the clan forts, and then the bubble goes on the capital, and yeah, it gives you a certain amount of time to rebuild your forts. I think it was something like 24 hours or maybe 48 hours. I can't remember exactly, but one thing about outlaws is you either love them or you hate them. One thing is for sure that when I was playing the game back then and running the clan, I quite enjoyed looking back on it how he kind of came in and flipped everything upside down for a bit. It kind of made the game a little bit more interesting. So big ups to the outlaws. I know a lot of kingdoms don't like them. I know a lot of kingdoms might have something to say about them. Players might have something to say about them. But at the end of the day, when the game gets a little bit monotonous, like the same thing over and over, someone coming in and just shaking it up a little bit does make it that little bit more fun. So, I think his name was Samunjind. Samunjind, yeah, that guy, man, run havoc. It weren't just my clan either. He was going at everyone. So yeah, sometimes a bit of fun there. The game froze there for a little bit, so I had to log back in. One thing I want to say is that my city's looking good. Like I'm at a certain level now. Everything, all the major buildings like the academy, the forge, the capital, they're all at like level 24. So I'm at the brink of like upgrading my capital. I want to upgrade it to a level 25. However, you need quite a lot of great architect blueprints, and I'm realizing that once I've upgraded the capital, I'll need to upgrade the other buildings too, like the academy, the temple, and they're going to need architect blueprints as well. So right now, what I'm doing is just leveling up my barracks, because the more barracks you have and the more you level them up, the more troops you can train in one go, as well as all of the farmhouses to make sure you got food capacity for a bigger army. I also want to level up my troops to level 5 guardsmen. But the amount of valor points you need to do that in the research, my God, any player that's not at this level yet, not at level 5, or you're at level 4 and you're on the brink, you probably know what I'm talking about. And to more experienced players that have been there and done it, they obviously know as well. It is a lot of valor points and a lot of architect blueprints, it seems. But I'm looking forward to that. I hope that that I can hopefully get that by the end of the year. I think that's a realistic time frame to set myself. What we in now? September, October, November, December. Yeah, 4 months. Come on, where is the next Merc exchange? I haven't even got one yet. Seems like my last video was beginner's luck, perhaps. Mate, where are the market exchanges? I might have to take a break. I might have to come back later or just sit this one out. But I really want mercs. They definitely do help attack epic monsters and whatnot. I won't be getting as many as last time. Last time I spent like 40 million silver on mercs. But shout outs to another player called Chrissy from another kingdom. She's literally sent me silver after that video, and I was like, I couldn't believe she'd done that. What a player! Thank you. Like props to that. She practically sponsored that, reimbursed me. It's things like that that really impact a person like me. Sometimes when people just do things because it's nice for someone else, the karma you get back from that times three, by the way, if anybody studies universal laws or into a little bit of spirituality, karma is so powerful. Do unto others as you would want done unto yourself, that kind of thing. Even not just with actions, but with words and with thoughts, everything comes back times three. So what you put out, you get back, good or bad. Praise to the Most High on both sides. That was a bit deep. But it's true. It's so true. I feel like that's why, if anybody's into conspiracies or anything like that, the downfall of some of the industries at the moment, some of the big players in the industries that are like collapsing because everybody, I say everybody, some people who are aware of some of the bad karma that comes with certain industries like Hollywood or some of the music industries, that kind of stuff. It's like, whoa, about time, about time. We all kind of knew it. Even governments now, ruling elites, it's all falling under because it's karma. It's coming back on them times three. But anyway, back to what I was saying about Chrissy. It's just humanity, stuff like that. Powerful, impactful. Took me a long time to get to that realization or understanding. I believe everyone gets to their level when they're ready. I don't believe in age, I believe in stage. And whatever stage an individual is at, sometimes you just got to let them ride it out. I remember like when I was trying to take care of people that I loved, it came to that realization where I had to take care of myself first. It was like, wow, I can't pour from an empty cup. And then I also came to a realization that I'm not here to interrupt anybody else's karma. Like we've all got to go through our own battles in our own individual ways as they present themselves in life. But one thing is for sure, when you spend a lot of time and energy trying to help someone else, sometimes they're not ready to be helped. Also, sometimes they didn't even ask for help. It's like an individual will want to help someone else for whatever reason. Sometimes they do it for their own reason, like they want to be the hero or whatever. I get it. But also, sometimes you want to do it because you're kind. Like you don't want to see another human being struggle. You get what I mean? Or hurting. So you want to help. I believe that's what resides in a lot of people, most of us anyway. When I say most of us, that's because some people are going through the dark side. I don't know how else to explain that. When you go through that dark side of life, maybe someone done you wrong and you want to take it out on others, or you can't help but take it out on others naturally, organically, and then you'll learn from that. Swings and roundabouts, ups and downs, cycles, universal cycles. Yes. But either way, we're all out here just doing our thing. And I'm sitting here now talking to you, trying to find me a Merc exchange on Total Battle. I come to this realization also about banners. And when I say banners, I mean things that unify people. If we take, for example, sports, football, I know I've got a large American audience watching. Football in the UK, soccer, um, you can take two complete strangers from around the world, and when it comes to the Premier League, and they're watching the top athletes in their field play, it's almost like all the barriers get instantly demolished simply because they're wearing the same banner or the same football shirt as someone else. You don't know who they are or what they've done or what they've been through, because in that moment, it doesn't matter. People just come together and unite under this one banner. And that's powerful stuff, man. Powerful stuff. People that go to concerts, one of the best that ever did it, Michael Jackson, come on, MJ. People flock by the thousands, hundreds of thousands, to all be in one place. He is a banner. That's what it was. I think that's why they drove him to insanity, because they realized how powerful he really was, shifting the collective consciousness of the people. It's quite heartbreaking, isn't it? If you look at it like biblical texts, the story of Jesus Christ, one person trying to unite thousands of people. Some people don't like that. Crucify them. Come on, where is this Merc exchange, man? But you got to be strong enough to do it. And you can look in throughout history, all the many Jesus Christs that have come and gone, but they've always left their mark. Mate, where are these Merc exchanges, man? I might have to go and take a break. I really might have to, just for my mental health. I've been sat here for like nearly an hour. Although I've enjoyed speaking and talking to you about stuff, sorry it's a bit random, but if I've said anything throughout this video that you found insightful or would like me to speak more about next time, just put it in the comments. Let me know. I appreciate you guys following me on my journey, using Total Battle as the banner. Bring people together. All right, I'm going to log off for a bit. Back in a bit. Typical, just as I logged off, I actually found one. And yeah, I can't not record it, so I had to. I'm just going to grab whatever I can. I definitely wanted the battle boars. Oh no, these guys. Yeah, knights. Yeah, I've done well with the chariots. No, rhino riders, I think. Yep. See if I can get some more. What more will I get? More chariots. And I've got 3.8, 3.5 million silver left. I think that's enough. And it's done. It's over. That's it. That's how quickly it's done. That's quick. What did we get then? Let's take a look. That's okay. I've got 110 legionaries, guardsmen as well, which is awesome. So got some more trail seekers, and we got some more rhino riders, which is cool. Happy days. Well, at least we found some, and we can leave it at that. All right. Well, thanks for joining me on this Merc exchange. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I talked a lot of crap, but at least we managed to get ourselves some more Mercs. Probably going to log in a little bit later to record my attack of the Tin Man, teach players how to attack Tin Man properly, and be back on for that. So see you soon.